Hello, my name is Daksh Patel and today I will be demonstrating how to use the magnetic lasso tool in Adobe Photoshop. What is Adobe Photoshop? Adobe Photoshop is a photo editing and manipulation software. The software allows users to manipulate, crop, resize, and correct color on digital photos. The only thing you will need to complete this is Adobe Photoshop software downloaded on your computer. So let's begin editing. The first step to editing anything on Photoshop is opening up the program. As you can see, I have it opened right here. Once the program is opened, you will open the file you want to edit the photo on using the magnetic lasso tool. This is the layout of Photoshop. On the left hand side, you can see the different tools you can use to manipulate and edit anything in Photoshop. Today the tool we're going to talk about is the magnetic lasso tool. Magnetic lasso tool is found under the lasso tool. You can double click or double click the arrow to open up the menus, and under the lasso tool you have the polygonal lasso tool and you can see the magnetic lasso tool. So we will select that. Magnetic lasso tool can be used in Photoshop to select a specific area or a subject in the photo which you want to edit or move around in the photo. With the magnetic lasso tool selected, I want to move this nautilus, which is in the middle of my picture, to its preferred spot on this frame, which is labeled E. With the magnetic lasso tool selected, I want to select the nautilus, but to make this easier, I am going to use the magnification tool or the zoom tool, which is located in the tools panel on the left side, and it looks like the magnification glass. I will go over to the nautilus, click and drag a little bit so I can have the nautilus zoomed in and ready to select. Now I'll go back to the magnetic lasso tool, and the magnetic lasso tool is made in a way where when you want to select, it automatically knows what you're trying to select, so it's easier for the user to use it. So now I will start selecting the nautilus. I will click once along the left edge of the nautilus and then move the magnetic lasso tool along the edge to trace its outline. Even though you're not holding down the mouse button, the tool snaps to the edge of the nautilus and automatically adds fastening points. So now I will go around the nautilus slowly, and then it automatically selects the nautilus, as you can see. To select, you want to be very gentle and slow, because the more precise you are, the more precise your selection is going to be, and it's going to look cleaner afterwards when you want to move it. Right now I'm almost done, and once you're back at your starting point, you want to go over to the small box and you will see a little circle by the tool. That means you want to complete your selection. And yes, we do want to complete our selection. So we will click the mouse, and then you can see that the selection is made. And to prove that the selection is made, you will see these little marching ants that they're going over the selection to prove that our selection is made. Now that our nautilus is selected, we will go over to the zoom tool again, and then this time we want to zoom out, so we will go on the options bar in the top to click on the minus tool to zoom out of our selection. And this way you can see that we have zoomed out. Now that we want to move our nautilus to the preferred spot in the frame, we will go to the move tool. The move tool also can be found under the tools panel, and it's the first tool, so we will select that. After the selection, we will go over to the nautilus, and then we will click and drag the nautilus to the preferred spot on the frame. We want to be precise with this, because then the frame will look better with the nautilus in its exact position. After moving the nautilus to its position in the frame, you have accomplished how to use the magnetic lasso tool in Adobe Photoshop. Once again, my name is Daksh Patel, and thank you for watching, and I hope you learn how the magnetic lasso tool works in Adobe Photoshop.